Tools. Where would we be without them? But use a tool incorrectly and someone might get hurt. Always use the right tool for the job. Make sure you know how to properly use the tools that you work with. Power tools and other electrical equipment require special considerations. Inspect power cords before use. A damaged wire is both a shock hazard and a fire risk. And don't create an octopus. Too many plugs in one outlet can overload the circuit, blow out a fuse, or even start a fire. Remember to unplug or lock out electrical equipment before attempting repairs. If you forget, you may get a shocking reminder. If you are working near machines with moving parts, make sure appropriate machine guards are in place. Remove loose clothing and jewelry that could get caught in the machine as well. If your job takes you into a warehouse, be careful how you handle the materials that you're working with. Wear appropriate PPE and get help if you have to move a heavy or unwieldy object. Only use powered equipment such as a forklift if you are trained and certified on it. Consult the operating manual if you have any questions. Plan your route and what you will be doing with your lifts. Take your time and always be aware of what's going on around you. But safe work practices go beyond how we use tools and equipment. We need to be careful how we use our bodies as well. Each job makes a different set of demands. Knowing how your body moves can help you to avoid ergonomic problems. Keep your body in neutral positions as much as possible. Select tools that are ergonomically friendly and whose weight, size, and shape make them easy to use. Adjust your workstation to fit your size and shape, whether you're in an office or on a plant floor. Keep tools and materials within easy reach. When you are lifting something, be sure to use proper procedures. Bend at the knees. Keep your back straight and lift with your legs, smoothly, not suddenly. If you are ever unsure about how to use a piece of equipment or perform a task, talk to your supervisor. No matter how careful we are, no matter what precautions we take, accidents still happen. So we must be prepared to act if an emergency occurs. Read the material safety data sheets for any hazardous materials in your area before you work with them. MSDSs should be kept in a central location for quick reference. Clean up chemical spills immediately, but be careful. Make sure you know what chemicals you are dealing with and the tools and materials that should be used in the cleanup process. Water is almost always the first line of defense when someone is splashed by a hazardous chemical. This is where safety showers and eye washes come into play. Be sure you know where they are and how they work. Fires are another major threat in the workplace. Nowadays, they often involve toxic fumes and vapors, which makes them more dangerous than ever. Be familiar with your facility's emergency action plan. It will describe how to report fires and where to go if one occurs. You can sometimes fight small fires and prevent them from spreading. So know where the fire extinguishers are in your facility and how to use them. Remember, there are different types of extinguishers for different types of fires. Be sure that you have the correct one for the fire that you are fighting. Make sure that emergency telephone numbers are posted in plain sight at all the telephones in your workplace.
Yes, this is Sarah.
And know at least 2 evacuation routes that you can use if you ever need to leave your work area. Basic first aid and CPR can be valuable skills in many emergency situations, but don't try anything unless you have the proper training. You could do more harm than good. Never underestimate the seriousness of an injury. Seek medical attention as soon as possible. Above all, the key to handling emergency situations is to stay calm. Well, that brings us to the end of your orientation to safety. Let's review. Mental preparation is important. Concentrate, stay alert, and be aware. Focus on accident prevention. Look out for hazards and remove them. Use the correct PPE for the job that you are doing. Follow safe work practices. Use proper procedures and eliminate careless habits. And remember to prepare yourself for emergencies. If we all work together as a team and play by the rules, we can't help but make safety our top priority.